it doesn't ever really go away. That one thing, I don't know, but that one thing that is pretty heavy, oh my god, it's really heavy on you. There are certain things I used to cry about. Still cry about sometimes. But now when I think about them, I smile. They're still gonna take up space in your life, always. If something has that much meaning to you, it will never go away. I've accepted that certain things are never gonna go away for me. I've learned to work around it, build from it. There are so many things to build from things. My philosophy. And the truth is, to be honest, I have felt so alone lately, like no one will ever understand me. Something I do when I get kind of depressed and lonely is I shut down completely and I start observing everything and not talking to anybody and just kind of watch the world happen without me, and that's not healthy. I mean, I learned things during that process, but I also don't think that that's the most healthy thing for me to do. Even if I do it every time. It's like I feel like I have to. Because typically I come out of it better. And a lot of people don't like that I do that. A lot of people make it about them when I do that. A lot of people hate that I don't talk as much as I should. I can be a really happy, positive person, but also have times where I'm struggling and I don't talk. I will still always look at a situation with positive, but I'm still gonna struggle and cry and feel like nobody likes me. Not that nobody likes me, but nobody will understand me. I'm a likable person. If you don't like me, that's not my problem. Anyway. There's this one thing, the one thing I'm talking about, that takes up a pretty large part of my life, and I don't get it. I really don't get it, but I'm trying to. I'm not killing myself trying to, because I'm not gonna, never mind. If you feel things that aren't understood immediately, that does not mean that they're inherently bad, right? I know for me personally, and for most of the population, working through feelings and feeling them is way better than just letting go of them. If it's like, obviously something that's painful, you need to work on letting that go, but sometimes we need to hold it for a little bit longer and feel really all of it. Feel all of it, because I know I need to, and I do, but and sometimes we have to shut our emotions off and feel them later because we're in the middle of something, but it's tough, and that's fucking fine. What is touching? I don't know. That's my opinion. You don't need to let it go immediately. Just feel it for a little bit longer. If you're stuck, start there. Like, I'm stuck. I've been kind of stuck recently. So I'm starting here. I can't just expect a beginning that I'm not contributing to. I don't know. I'm here. I'm ready. It's hard. There are things that I have too much patience with. And again, I've been told I have too much patience by people who aren't patient, so I guess that kind of works. I guess that kind of makes sense. I've had people straight up tell me that they have been working on their road rage because I'm a positive influence in their life. Like, do you know how much better that makes me feel when people say stuff like that? But I just... Anyway. No, put your tongue back in your mouth. Thank you. Weird ass cat. Just remember, somebody's telling you to let something go and move on. You don't have to right now. What's so wrong? What's the guarantee that if you do, everything will be fine? You're just gonna be over it? Like, I didn't realize that I was processing something like in chunks, months at a time. There would be months that go by and then I would continue processing because our brains, like, I just spit everywhere. There's spit everywhere. Not everything is black and white. Not everything. And I've talked about this before. I cannot be a walking reminder for people that that's true if they're not going to do anything in their life to change that thinking. Like, If I say something to you and you counteract that with some black and white opinion, and that's our entire relationship, that's the entire foundation of everything, as I'm this philosophical, positive person, and you have something negative to say in response to everything that I say, and there's no workaround, there's no middle ground, what am I supposed to do? But knowing how the world is, there's gotta be somebody who's understood me, or has felt the same way. Yes, but also has felt the same way I feel. You will move past this weird feeling in a little bit once you realize that if you're like, I gotta let it go, I just gotta let it go already, I gotta move on. No, you don't. Like, think about it. Feel every single ounce of pain or whatever the fuck is coming from this thing that you need to let go, because once you do, then you can let go. And like I said, it's probably going to come back in waves, and it'll never fully be gone. It'll never fully be let go of, because there's things that I let go of, like plenty of things that I've let go of, but still occupy my life in its own way. That's what I think about life. I've always hated people saying, let it go, move on. No. You have the emotional intelligence of a sheet of paper. You know how we have the angel and the devil on our shoulder? The devil on my shoulder is telling me that that opinion that I have about you don't need to move on immediately is only coming from a space of, I don't want to have to move on from things. I feel disconnected from a lot of my generation and the world, and I can't get over that because there's a reason why I feel disconnected. Are you warm? My cats have been so warm lately because the temperature is finally going up, and they've just been like sleeping on the floor, staying cool. Yeah, laying in front of the fan. You're so cute. I love you. Naomi. Naomi. Okay, she's got her paws stretched out like that. My armpits are sweating. Feel it. Feel it right now. Yeah, it sucks. Oh, it's painful. Yeah. I thought I'd be able to get over things. There are moments where I'm at the peak of my day, feeling that at the highest, I'm on top of the world, eh? I'm on top of the world, eh? That one Imagine Dragon song. If something is occupying your time so much that you're telling yourself you have to get over it already, there's a reason why you haven't. Like, just think about that, okay? Hi to my cat. So tired. Are you so tired, little dinosaur cat? Have a great rest of your day. Be the light if you don't see it in the world, become it. You're crushing it.